Hi friends, we are going to start today with Skills 5, Lesson 6. I skipped over Lesson 5 because it did not have a new letter with it and it was just review. Seeing how we review every day, I wanted to catch y'all up with our face-to-face class. I lost my voice last week and couldn't talk, so I couldn't record videos for y'all. If you can't tell, it's a little raspy still and I may be coughing a little bit, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, so here, I'm actually just going to teach you the new hand signal for eh, okay? So you drop your chin, make sure you drop your chin and say eh, and put your hand by your ear, okay? So you're going to pause here and resume when you're ready. I want you to go over the sounds first and make sure that your child is doing the correct hand motion and sound, and then just like we did in the past, I want you to just do the hand motion. They will repeat the hand motion and make the sound as well. Okay, and then resume when you're ready. Okay, we're going to start with the bottom row again, like we did yesterday, to make sure that they're not just memorizing the order that they come in. Okay, so this first sound on the bottom row, like the middle sound of hiccup. The second sound, g, like the ending sound of dog. Next sound, I, like the middle sound of dig. Next sound, like the middle sound of running. And last sound on the bottom row, like the beginning sound of hat. Okay, first sound on the top row, like the middle sound of drumming. Next sound, ah, like the middle sound of mad. Okay, this sound, t, like the ending sound of mitt. Okay, here we go. Next sound, d, like the middle sound of sledding. Last sound on the top row, ah, like the middle sound of mom. Okay, now here is where I want you to pause and resume. I want you to tell your child the sound and then have them write the picture that goes with that sound. Just tell them the sound and then they can point to it. If they don't know it, you give them about 5 seconds and then show them this one, tell them the sound, and have them write it on dry erase or paper. Okay, and then resume when you're ready. All right, we're going to start on the bottom row again. This first sound is eh, like the middle sound of pen. Here in the South, sometimes we say pin, but a pin is like something sharp that you stick in and use for sewing. This is a pen. Okay, next sound, b, like the middle sound of rabbit. Next sound, oh, like the beginning sound of log. Next sound, r, like the beginning sound of rat. Next sound, last one in the bottom row, that's the one that we learned yesterday, like the middle sound of mug. Okay, and first sound on the top row, s, like the ending sound of dress. Next sound, f, like the middle sound of muffin. Next sound, V, like the beginning sound of van. Next sound, Z, like the ending sound of jazz. Jazz is a type of music. Last sound on the top row, P, like the beginning and middle sound of puppets. Sorry, my voice went out a little bit. Let me get some drink. Our new sound is W. It's not W, it's W. Say that with me. W. Say it one more time. W. Say wet. Wing. Web. Wall. Walk. West. All of those sounds begin with the W sound. And it looks like my PowerPoint is a little bit wrong here because these words do not end in a W sound. Okay, so we're going to skip over that part. Now we are going to differentiate between the beginning sounds. If you hear the W sound at the beginning, you're going to give me a thumbs up. If you don't, you're going to give me a thumbs down. So if I said win, that would be a thumbs up because it starts like win. But if I said lake, lake, that is a completely different sound. Thumbs down. Okay, so let's begin. I already did the first one with you, was win. And the next one is will. Say that. Will. Pay attention to how your mouth is forming. Will. You kind of perch your lips together like fish, you know, like you're going to give somebody a kiss. So that is a thumbs up. Will. Okay, we already talked about this one. Lake. That is a completely different sound. That is a thumbs down. Listen to this one and then repeat it after me. Wag. Thumbs up. That one did. Next one, say it after me. Wet. Thumbs up. Good job. Rake. Nope. Thumbs down. It does not start with the W sound. Wife. Thumbs up. Good job. Worm. Yep. Pen. All right. Thumbs down. Didn't even start like that. Last one. Wake. Yep. Thumbs up. Okay, now this one's going to be fun. I'm going to read a riddle to you, okay, a little rhyme. And any time that I say a W sound at the beginning of my word, I want you to stand up, okay? Wanda waddles through her garden and washes her watermelons with water. Wanda wishes her watermelons would wash themselves. Wouldn't it be weird if Wanda's watermelons would do that? That would be really weird, I think. Okay, we are going to move on. And you know what? I'm going to actually go back really quick. Say Wanda. Say waddles. Repeat these words after me. Washes. Watermelons. With. Water. Wanda. Wishes. Watermelons. Would. Wash. Wouldn't. Weird. Wanda's watermelons would. I just gave you a little bit more practice with the W sound. I do that in class. I read a book that starts with the sound and the kids really enjoy it. Okay, here is how you make the W sound. You start at the dotted line, you slant to the bottom, slant back to the top, slant back to the bottom, and slant back up to the top. You never pick up your pencil or your crayon the entire time you're doing it. One more time, we're going to start at the dotted line, slant down to the bottom line, slant up to the dotted line, slant down to the bottom line, slant up to the top line. That is a mouthful, but this is one of our easier letters to make. Okay, so here is your workbook page. And you're going to sound out like we do at the bottom all the time. W, in, win. Okay, and then this is on the back side. You're going to sound out the words with your child, and you are going to write them underneath the picture that it's talking about, okay? And last but not least, we finally have some more chaining to do. As I said before, and I will keep this short and sweet, chaining is really important where they can sound out the sounds, and even if they're not real words, they still get to work sounding the words out. It helps them get more experience with each letter that we've learned so far. Okay? Y'all are doing a great job, and I will see y'all tomorrow.